show again. We're live, baby. We're back. Gather on round. Come on, yeah. 3 people. What up, Mr. President? Darnell President boy. Permanent tan boy. Shouts to you, Mr. President. My man Dwayne. There we go. All right. Come on. Gather round. Where the gangsters at? Where the G's at? Well, I meant to go on at 11:30, but I couldn't wait. We got to get the show on the road. Looks like my father should be going live soon to trash our good friend Maureen. It's a shame. I didn't think Maureen said anything bad tonight about her. How could you hate Maureen, you know? I mean, listen to her. Decent, nice, reflective, you know? There was nothing nasty about that chat. And she had a good show tonight. Congratulations on her first show. It was terrific. She had a good audience. And, yeah. No, you couldn't ask for a better first show. I thought she did well. She's got a good radio voice. Shouts to Maureen. But you could tell she's a likable person. She's a decent human being, you know? I don't know why people don't get along with her. And she was definitely a loyal friend to what's her face over there, even though she don't want to hear that, but Maureen was definitely a loyal person, and you could hear that she's not one of these other weirdos that my father has around her, you know? Maureen was different. But oh, thank you, Clown Tube. Yeah. Thank you for being here. No, of course, I'm not gonna do a show if Maureen's live. What are you, nuts? No, I'm happy for her, man. She had a great first show. A lot of people showed up from different sides of the community, and they all got along for the most part. So I thought that was cool. Good for her, man. Yeah, you could tell she's honest, man. That's there's no lying in her. What up, Templar? Daniel Berry. Cheers, mate. I even saw I Want to Talk podcast in there tonight, too. I was like, oh, shit. My dude. Then he hopped on the show. It was good to hear him. I haven't heard him in a while. So shouts to my dude. It's been a long time. What else we got here? All right, that's it. All right. Nobody knows the show's live yet, I guess. God damn it. 19 people. Hit the like button. Shit. I must really not be liked, you know? I hate to get negative now, but damn, man. Motherfuckers go live. They got over 100 people in 2 minutes. Me, I got to struggle to get there, boy. They tune in. They peek in here like, is any drama going on? No drama? Okay, peace. It's like, motherfucker, come on, man. Don't treat me like that. Sit down, you know? When you come in here, sit down. Say hello. The fuck? What am I, a fucking, what do you call that? I forgot. A leper? Son of a bitch. But yeah, what else could I say about her show? No, Maureen had a great show tonight. And I'm happy for it. That was her first show. Not bad at all. She's definitely got what it takes to do a show. There was no radio silence, which is very important, especially when there's no visuals. You're doing radio. Can't have radio silence. I think she did great on that. And yeah. Thank you, Dwayne. I try. Or I strive. What up, Maddie G? Thank you, Jules. I try. I strive. Kicking the dough, waving the fofo. I haven't seen you in a long time, Matty G. It feels like it. What the hell, man? What am I, a mirage over here? I said hello, Mr. President. What are you, nuts? I used that line, too. I was waiting online somewhere, and there was like 2 lines for one cashier. And it was my turn to go. I know it's my turn to go. It's my turn to go. And the chick, she gets done with the customer, and then she looks over to the other guy. Like, no, don't look over to the other guy. Look at me. I'm next. So I had to tell her, I'm like, what am I, a mirage over here? And then she took me, but I was just waiting to use that line. So when I found the opportunity, I used it. You're always lurking, boy. I need you in the chat participating, boy. That's what I need. I need participators. Yeah. The more participators you have, the more addicted people are. They're like, oh, I want to participate too. Nah, I thought that was the word you were looking for, say, oh, Mirage. Angel's sidekick tried to get on Maureen's panel with my name. I saw that. I was working on like some artwork and stuff, and I'm like listening to the show. And then I don't know if it was Carlos or Maureen. She's like, wait a minute, Jacket's here. I'm like, what? I was like, motherfucker. I mean, Jacket's been with me for at least 4 years now, coming on 4 years. He's been there since the beginning, I'm pretty sure. And for him to just not do my show but do her show, look, I don't know. I wouldn't be mad, but maybe I'd feel a type of way, like, yo, what the fuck, man, motherfucker, what the fuck, man? Come on this show. I understand why. I understand why. I'm just saying. I was shocked to hear that. I was like, what the fuck? He's actually going to come on a panel? But I knew it was bullshit. And then you heard the voice, so obviously it was bullshit. But yeah, it's typical, that's typical genre shit going on still, apparently. And of course, Angel's the head of it. Or she's the epicenter of all the shitbirds. Still causing problems 4 years later. And of course, she can't let that slide. Now she's got to go after Maureen. Now you had your say. Now it's my turn. No, no, no. You already had your say. That's why Maureen's talking in the first place. So now you just want to keep going back and forth, round and round, which is what goes on around here. I almost think she does it on purpose. It's got to be on purpose, right? She ain't got nothing else to talk about. She knows you motherfuckers. You love the drama, all y'all. Maybe I do too. I'm guilty of it too, I guess. I had fun cursing out Tony Pizza the other night. I'd like to drop a link and do it again, round 2, but he won't show up now. Because now he knows what I'm going to fucking come at him with. So fuck him. But anyway, I had fun, so I understand. The drama's fun. I forgot my point there, but whatever. That's what Angel does, all right? And, oh, yeah, speaking of that pizza episode the other night, I thought about it. I'm going to make it members only. So if you're interested in seeing me and Pizza curse each other out the other night, I'll make it members only. So you want to go see it, get a membership if you don't have one. Please and thank you. God bless. That's right, Jacket. That's right. That's what I want to hear. Nah, I know, Jacket. I know. I was shy. I knew it was bullshit. I'm like, nah, I can't be. I knew it. And then when that guy came on, I'm like, oh yeah, exactly. But then for a second there, I thought maybe like, wow, maybe he's hyped up about Maureen's first show. Got amped up there. I don't bother with anybody. I come here, Brett and Franks. And Sakali. Wow, you're popping up in Sakali's chats. All right. And now Maureen. I don't do those fake drama outrage shows. Oh, sounds like you caught on a long time ago, huh? You caught on to the fake outrage bullshit. Yeah. I forgot what they used to call that, man. Damn. What was that shit with the politics back in the day? Fuck. Damn it. What they used to call it? It was such a great term, man. They haven't used it in a long time. Not insincere. What was it, man? Damn, what was it? Ah, whatever. It'll come to me. Nah, you messed with his head, Smoke. Well done. Yeah, I did. I was playing psychology. Your psychology games don't work on me. No, no, no. Your bullshit don't work on nobody no more. All right, those days are done. Thinks he's gonna be around here threatening people and shit. No, no, no. Nobody gives a fuck, pal. All right, you ain't doing diddly squat. All right, it's all bullshit. Shit. What up, Pronsky? My man. Shouts to the Bronx, B. 45 people. All right, we're building up. We're building up. Let me drop a link here. See who wants to come on the show before this asshole goes live and takes a quarter of my viewers. God damn it. Come on, chat. I need that 500, you know. I need a new Jenny for the RV, you know. Oh, God bless. Yeah, yeah. No, no. I told them off about all that bullshit. A lot of shit that I was holding inside. But yeah. That was fun. I want to do it again. He should grab the link. What up, Armand? Armand boy. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna do a thumbnail with John Gotti talking to Mickey Rourke and shit, but I was like, fuck it. Let me stay out of this shit. Let me not break balls too much. Let me just leave it alone. It's really got nothing to do with me anyway. So I just put I don't know why, I just put a random thumbnail up there. So it's Mel Gibson and fucking Danny Glover and Lethal Weapon. No, she did it. She spoke respectfully, man. You know? I was expecting a lot of motherfuckers. No. I think one time she came on this show, she pulled a gun on me. Like, whoa. Put it away. This was nice, calm, reflective, introspective, Maureen. Very introspective. You know, this was good. I thought it was good. That was from the heart. That was real. With no fake shit. She wasn't yelling and screaming for clout and drama, none of that. She was just telling it. She was just answering bullshit. And I respect her because she said, I'm not going to continue on responding to this shit. We're not going to have a back and forth because she knows, these people are lunatics. They just, they'll never stop. They just, they don't know how to stop. This is what they live for. So she said her piece in a respectful way, in a decent human being way. Better than what you're going to hear tonight in a few minutes when this asshole goes live and fuck you, you were never my friend, my father, fuck you. So you'll hear the difference. It's sad, really. It's sad. What's Maureen's channel? God damn it, I gotta drop another link for it. George Costanza, thank you so much earlier, bro. When I ended the show, as soon as I ended the show, George Costanza donated 10 Gunsmoke to Don memberships. So thank you very much, brother. And it's good that you're coming back around. It's good to see you, bro. God damn it, jacket. All right, hold on. Oh, she took the show down? Damn it. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Who's that girl? Subscribe, y'all. Hold on. God damn it. It's not letting me paste it. Hold on. Shit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yes, that's right, Costanza. You know how I feel about those memberships. Memberships are important. Yeah. Keeps the channel alive, keeps it functioning. So yeah, we're gonna put that pizza argument on members only. There you go. We're gonna monetize his ass. Pause. Yeah, yeah. Mo had 3 zillion peeps. Smoke. You need a new sexy avatar. Post hats. Post hats. What? No, Maureen's more popular than I am. I'm old potatoes. You know, like that stray dog that people remember petting back in the day, but now they don't fuck with him no more because he's an old dirty dog, just roaming the neighborhood looking for scraps. Got fleas and shit. That's how I'm treated now. Yeah, used to be loved. Danny Santos, boy, my girlfriend drunk going off on me for listening to the show. Oh my god, you listening to that stupid show again? He doesn't even show his face. Show sucks. Why are you listening to this? Danny. Way to go, Danny. My man Jacket. Wasn't you a member already? Shit. Just swore you was, boy. My man. Thank you for buying the membership, brother. You know how I feel about those memberships. Yo, Tony, your pizza is shit. Grab the link. Save Leon. Yeah. Nah. He ain't doing that no more. I think he learned. He'll just talk shit on his channel all fucking day and night. Big fucking woohoo. Is that Hazel or Hatzi? What are you, a Haza? It's a pig who doesn't fly straight. You're a Hasha, man. But yeah, guys, I dropped Maureen's link, so if you guys could please subscribe to her channel. If you're not subscribed, stop asking me, please. Thank you. The link is right there for you. Post haste. Oh, okay, I've heard that. Post haste. Like, what the fuck? Are you trying to fucking speak German or some shit? Speaking of German, have you heard Kanye West's new songs, new album? I didn't hear the album yet, but I heard a couple songs. Holy shit. And supposedly some of these songs are number one in the world right now. Even Israel, that's number one. I don't even know if I should repeat what the song. I shouldn't even describe it, but if you thought his rants were bad, and the music is catchy too, that's the thing. It's not even like it's bad music. He thinks he's like friggin' Mozart over here, making historical classics, but then he's rapping like an idiot, saying stupid things, man. It's just a weird combination, but it works, I guess, for him anyway. He needs to be Baker acted. Yeah, he's out of control. But see, he's got too much money. There's nobody to tell him stop or no. The only people that telling him no are the corporations that refuse to work with him. I think he's starting to get blacklisted now, canceled finally. I think these corporations had enough of him now. They put his album up, and I think within a few hours they took it down. I think he only sold maybe 10,000 copies or 5,000 copies of the album before they took it down. And they're breaking his balls like, oh, you only sold 5,000 copies. Yeah, that's because they took it down, you asshole. But supposedly on the internet, it's blowing up. People are like, "Whoa, this shit is good, man." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Hasha is a pig. But yeah, he's got too much money to be stopped. He can do whatever he want, whatever he wants. And he's got a video for this shit too. And he's got fuck, it's hard to explain. He's got black people saying "Heil Hitler" in the video, and they're singing this shit in a chant. That's the hook of the song. I mean, what a sick fuck. Yeah, he's got a screw loose, man. Something happened. Well, ever since his mother passed away, he wasn't the same after that. He went crazy. Cindy Acevedo. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you. Good evening. You're up late. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, this Kanye bullshit. All right, you guys don't care about Kanye. I get it. All right. I guess we could talk about this Kohberger bastard. I keep dropping links and nobody's grabbing them. Where's Common or Howie? That's a good question. Shouts to Howie. He came on the show last night. Thank you, Howie. But yeah, they should be here right now. Their favorite person is going live soon. Maybe they have some thoughts on that. I don't know. But no, Howie gave a great show last night, man. We got a lot of stories out of Howie last night. A few trips down memory lane. Maybe a few shootings, a few stabbings, a few robberies. Good stories. True stories. True stories. Not the bullshit stories you get from these other guys. True stories. Thank you, Nightmare. You still in your wetsuit, Dwayne? What are you fucking surfing out there? We got a special guest here. You're gonna love this. I should get 200 viewers right now. Maureen.
Hey,
Hey,
um, real quick, I just wanted to thank you again for ending your show early.
you don't have to thank me
Um,
for that ever.
and secondly, I had to private the show because that fucking scumbag JT
Yeah.
dick bombed me as
Oh,
he was under the jacket's name.
yeah. So that's what he did. Okay.
Yes.
Because I wasn't paying attention. I was like doing something. I was listening. And then when he said, "Oh, Jacket's coming on the show," I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I stopped what I was doing and I tuned in and I saw like briefly, like, I don't know. I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yeah.
So he dick
But
bombed me.
it
Damn.
was him. I seen him behind stage. So when you do your live streams and people come up and they're automatically recorded on YouTube, right? Or whatever, StreamYard. They would
On
have to be because you have to go back to edit them, right?
Well, your StreamYard, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. If you privated it, right? You didn't delete it, right?
No, I privated it.
Okay, so yeah,
So,
it's still on your YouTube. You could edit it, whatever.
okay. So, because you could see his face behind, once I kicked him off the panel, you could see his face behind, backstage, whatever the fuck it's called. Um, waving and doing all that shit. So if he says it's not him, I can actually post the proof that it's him, correct?
Yeah, if he's got his face in there.
Okay. All right, good. But yeah, so he eggplanted my live and he was using the jacket's name. So I had to private
Jesus.
it.
And
But
Angel will say, "He's a great guy. He's a
yeah,
wonderful guy."
whatever.
Now she's going after you in a few minutes, and
Listen, like
you
I
didn't even
said,
say nothing bad. You weren't even like
no.
attacking her, but you know how she's gonna get. You
I
know.
listen, I said what I had to say. I'm done. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not doing this petty bullshit. So she can
I
say
think
whatever she wants to.
Yeah, no, I think you made your point like in a classy way, like in a decent way. You didn't get nasty and disgusting. You weren't even cursing. I was
I
hoping for
know.
like the motherfucker Maureen, Like I was hoping for that Maureen. Guns blazing. But no, it was a great first show. You did great numbers. It's all about the
Thank you.
numbers, dude. And
I
uh
honestly, I don't care.
and I think you spoke from the heart. I think anybody who listens to that could hear it. You could feel that it was sincere. It was you weren't trying to hurt nobody. You
No.
were just speaking your piece, and it's not. You're not bringing it. She says, "Oh, well, you said your piece. Now I'm going to say mine." Like, no, you already said your piece. That's why Maureen's responding in the first place. But now
Yeah.
she wants to go with this back and forth shit to have a little drama, or whatever.
Well, she can go back and forth with herself. It's not going to be with me.
Yeah,
So I'm not doing that. I'm not built for that bullshit. That's petty fucking kindergarten shit. So,
yeah. I
but
don't know.
I just wanted to jump up, say thank you again for ending your show
No, you
early,
don't have to ever thank me. Thank you.
and to let
Yeah.
everybody know that yeah, I had to private it until I can learn how to edit it out. So,
Through YouTube, it's a pain in the ass. I don't know, man. I have trouble with it myself. I don't even bother with it. It's a pain in the ass for me. But some people don't have trouble with it. I don't know.
right.
You'll
Well,
figure
all
it
right.
out. You just got to
Yeah,
keep
well,
tinkering with it.
I'll call Heidi or Jules. One of
Yeah.
them will help me.
Shit. And if you need help with any, like, I don't know, artwork or videos, I don't know, I'll help you for sure. Don't
But
ever be shy to ask me too. You know.
I appreciate it, but I have no
Yeah.
plans on doing another live. I'm not going to say ever, ever, but because you never know. But I don't have any plans on doing another one. But
Well, you
yeah,
definitely have the voice for it, and you didn't have any what do you call it, radio silence, which is very important. You kept talking. You know, you kept it going, so that was good.
well, I tried. But all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down now. But I just wanted to let everybody know. Thank you very much for watching,
Shit.
whoever watched. And as soon as I get that edited it out, I
Yeah.
will put it back up. So
Awesome.
thank you. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Later, Maureen.
All right, bye.
Later. Yeah. Blubber Long. Jesus, what a name, huh? Angel will be proud of her boy and his D bomb. Yeah. Good for you. He's a great guy. Fuck all he is. Becky Town, thank you. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. 66 people. All right. We're improving. Oh, she upped it another 20 minutes, by the way. Oh, so that means she's listening to this shit? Who knows? I don't listen to your bullshit show. All right, all right. Yeah, you heard his voice too. Yeah, too. Yeah, yeah. Not just the face. I couldn't even make out what the fuck I was looking at. It was quick. I don't know. By the time I caught it, it was already over. Trump signed an executive order redirecting the funds from the illegals to build a national center for homeless veterans. How can anybody, including Democrats, be mad at that? They'll hate on that too. They'll find a way. They don't care about Americans, man. They care more about. Let's not even get into it. These people get upset. Imagine the stories that he can't tell us, Gunsmoke. That's true, yeah. There's a lot of stories that how he's probably holding back on. Yeah. Stories he can't tell. Thank you to the anonymous person who just sent me a cash app. God bless. Thank God. My man. All right, so we're back to square fucking one here, huh? God damn it. Did I drop a link? We're dropping another link. The Democrats are CCP. Yeah, yep, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Mo's twice as good as you, Smoke. That's a lot. Yeah, no, she's definitely better than me. She got the radio voice. Jules says good stuff, Maureen. Shit. Danny Green boy. Gotti is just a name. John Gotti was hard, but I got no respect for the rest of them. Oh, you might have a point there, Jules. Yeah. Some asshole's gonna say, "What about Gene?" You know, all right, maybe Gene. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't look at it the same no more. I think they're all assholes. CCP boy, you down with CCP? All right, hold on. Let's get some conversation going in here, huh? What the hell is this? The Balkan Beauty. Oh, more interesting news from the Balkans. Balkan Beauty hedge fund funder, known for steamy bikini selfies, is banned from the U.S. over her immigration lies. Damn. She's too hot to be banned, man. She makes 13 grand a month at her Miami Beach based firm. Oh my God. I'm an asshole. Shout out to George Costanza. Thank you again for those memberships, brother. Freaks, illegals, future felons, bush watchers, and purrs. Hit the like and subscribe. Goddamn. You think that's my viewers? Those aren't my viewers. My viewers aren't what you just said. They're not those type of people. There are a lot of bush watchers. A lot of bush watchers. Maybe some pervs. But I don't think, well, yeah, future felons too. Okay. Or past felons mostly. But freaks and illegals, I don't know. Maybe there's a few freaks. Why? Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. What up, Carmine? No, you're right. You're right, David. I had to think about it. You're right. They're all watching. The freaks come out at night. Yeah, but this Bryan Kohberger shit, they got him now, man. They got him with a fucking hoodie on, like he's the Undertaker. They're saying he's posing like he's trying to imitate Ted Bundy. I don't remember seeing Ted Bundy wearing a hoodie. Maybe I don't know, but I remember Carmine Galante wearing a fucking hoodie with a stupid cigar. Remember that stupid picture? He had it all scrunched up on his face. Anyway, this asshole, he thinks he's like the Undertaker here taking this picture. He looks like an asshole. So, yeah, this guy's guilty, man. Anyway, we're going to talk about it. Joe Root. What up, Joe Root boy? Bryan Kohberger's phone contained pictures of bikini clad students. Oh my God, what a felony. Ted Bundy esque selfies. So, yeah, there's a way to take Ted Bundy esque selfies out there. I never know. What a shit generation, man. Back in my day, people posed like Tupac Shakur, or fucking throwing up the West Side, or they thought they was Ja Rule throwing up the murder, fucking throwing up murder, you know. Now they're taking Ted Bundy's poses, Ted Bundy selfies. Sick generation, huh? Shit trickles downhill. The show's fucking negative. Anyway, Ted Bundy has selfies and searches for disturbing uh, sexual visuals. The accused University of Idaho slasher also looked up the song Criminal by Britney Spears. That shows you the sickness of the sick fuck, okay? This guy thinking about killing 4 people with a knife, and he's listening to Britney Spears. This is like, what's that movie? Silence of the Lambs. It's that type of mentality. Sick serial killer twisted shit. This guy's walking into a house to commit a murder. He's got his iPods on with Britney Spears talking about, yo, we're womanizing, yo, we're womanizing, yo, we're womanizing. What the fuck? He was listening to Criminal by Britney Spears, Augusta. Guy was weird. The guy was weird. Carmine boy. Carmine's doing much better now, yeah. Kaz? Somebody said Kaz? Is Casperosa in here? Casperosa! What? That's not the real Casperosa. Casperosa has a wrench here. You're not going to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. No. I didn't say Casperosa 3 times. He wouldn't pop up here unless I said his name 3 times. I already said it twice. So obviously he doesn't want to be here right now. So I'm not going to say it a third time to force him to be here. Anyway, in the weeks before Kohberger allegedly sneaked into an off-duty, off-campus rental in Moscow, Idaho, they got to change the name of that. I don't know where they got that name from. There's only one Moscow, and it's in Russia. We don't need it here in America. They could have. That's a lazy. I mean, they could have came up with a better name for a town in fucking Idaho. You're gonna call it Moscow, named after our arch enemy. You think Putin fucking cares? You know the hell you naming the town after them for? Might as well name the fucking town Iran. Or Mujahideen. I don't know. Anyway, he unalived 4 students. He searched for dozens of photos of female students from Washington State and the University of Idaho in swimsuits. He must have been checking on Instagram. Pictures from some of those accounts were pals or followers of the 3 girls who were unalived. So there's connections here, you see? This guy was stalking for months. He was obsessed. He was an incel. He's listening to Britney Spears, for Christ's sake. There's millions of artists, thousands of different genres of music, lots of classic music out there. The Allman Brothers. He could have been listening to the fucking Allman Brothers. He chooses Britney Spears, of all people, to turn up the volume on. You know? Purple Penis Boy. There's a Moscow in PA? What the fuck is going on? Oh, hold on. I forgot to monetize this video, boy. Y'all getting to enjoy my rants without getting commercialized. Uh, yeah, go commercialize your ass. Hold on. Commercialize. There we go. Commercialize your ass. What up, DL? There's a town in Anaheim, motherfucker, called Little Arabia on a street called Brookhurst Street off Orange Thorpe Avenue. Yeah, you can't go to Vernon or whatever they call it. What the fuck they call it over there? Anyway, who cares? Gonna catch you on Wayside. No, you can't, Augusta. You got to say unalive. We lost a lot of rights after 9/11. Part of it was our freedom of speech. It's not right. Simple words you can't say. Anyway, yeah, back to the program. This guy was a PhD student in criminology. They caught him searching up terms such as sociopathic traits of a college student. And he was looking up sexual videos of being drugged and sleeping. Ted Bundy shit. You saw that movie, Ted Bundy, back in the day. Pretend you're sleeping. Do it. You know, and he was banging his girlfriend. Anyway, let's not get into all that. It's sick shit. In October, he also searched, can psychopaths behave pro-socially? That sounds like a woke word. Behaving pro-socially? I'm going to behave pro-socially today. Yeah, pro-socially. Ugh. Where'd he get that woke term from? Probably his friggin' psychology class. Some woke joke asshole with blue hair and red rimmed glasses with a fucking, what do you call that color? The hell's that color? Turquoise. The fucking turquoise stars on their necks, tattooed on their necks. That's their professor teaching them this shit. Pro-social. You're very unpro-social. Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, he had mental problems. See, he was battling his demons. He was typing in, "Can sociopaths behave pro-socially?" Basically, that was a cry for help. He was looking to see why he was a sick fuck. He's trying to learn about himself. And in the days following the murders, he searched for the University of Idaho murders. So he looked it up too. You know, that's got to be a weird experience. You butcher 4 people and then you go home on your computer and you read about it. Fucking heart must be pumping like a motherfucker. Like, oh shit, they coming for you, boy. You went in Angel's chat to try and confront this jagoff, and Silo got me on the pay me no mind list. Damn. Oh, here he's right here. He says, "Bullshit, I was flipping a steak, bro. Go look. I said hi to you as soon as possible." Silo's having a midnight snack right now. So if you commit murder or M word these days, your internet search history goes public for the whole world to know about. What you jerk off to? Well, if you commit a homicide, then yeah. Don't commit homicides, boy. You be alright. In Australia, you probably got more laws than we do. Better laws. We shall not look into his private affairs. In America, it's like, no, no, no. We don't give a shit about your rights, boy. We gonna reinterpret your rights the way we want to interpret it. They know what the friggin' founding fathers meant when they said you had to be born naturally, a natural born citizen to become president. They knew. They know. They know how the motherfuckers talk back in the late 18th century and the 1700s and shit with their fucking Shakespearean type of ways. They knew what the fuck they meant, but now they want to reinterpret it now into a new era from a new outlook. To let assholes like Ted Cruz, who was born in Canada, no offense, but he wasn't born in the soil. I don't care if you renounce your birthright, wherever the fuck you're from. If he wasn't born in the soil, you can't become president. That's in the friggin' Constitution itself. Don't try to reinterpret it. They let him run anyway. And what if, God forbid, he would have became president? The first U.S. president not born on U.S. soil. What type of shit is that, man? It's not only dangerous, it's stupid. The whole purpose is so that whoever's president doesn't have any affinity to any other country but this one, God damn it. And there seems to be a particular political party who doesn't give a shit about any affinity for this fucking country. And in fact, they're hostile towards it. They're ashamed of it. Anyway, don't get me started. Who came up with this question? God damn it, Augusta. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry, man. Good to see you, Silo. Hope you're doing all right, bro. Chicken Hawk Boy. Yeah, for him to randomly use your name, Jack, I think it was just random, bro. I wouldn't even take it too personal. I think he just was reading the chat and just said, "Okay, this guy's a supporter of hers. She'll let me on if I use Jacket's name, whatever." I doubt he even seen you before. Who knows? Guess what? I watched your show earlier this morning. Michael Spilatro played a part of a federal marshal on Magnum PI. That's what it was. Thank you. He was friends with actor Larry Minetti. Oh, that's how he got on the show, huh? I just thought it was crazy because I think he was a made guy. Or no, he was an associate, but his brother was a made guy. I don't know. He was involved. All right, and he's doing Hollywood shows. Yeah, I don't need that type of shit, Jules. Yeah, so I've heard. And dick bombing Maureen show is not good for his credibility. I'd say you don't get points in my book for that. It's kind of bullshit, you know. You're trying to fuck with somebody's channel. That's bullshit, man. That ain't right. Yes, that's right, Danny Santos. That was the whole ruse. They were gonna make Tony's brother Michael Spilotro, and there was no making ceremony. Now I remember. Yeah, yeah. Tony Spilotro died a horrible, brutal death, man. He thought his brother was getting made. He walked down into a basement, him and his brother, in some fucking house in Chicago. I forgot the name of the neighborhood. And he saw about 10, 12, 15 guys down there, all of his friends from the life. They had gloves on. Tony looked at the guy who walked him down the stairs and said, "Do I have time to say a prayer?" And then they jumped him and, unalived him and his brother with their bare hands. And they took a little stroll out to Indiana and dropped them into a cornfield in their underwears. Tidy whities. I think Michael was wearing silk boxers. Pause. My girlfriend needs to be like Michael Splatcher with all the insanity she's causing. Jesus, man. Sounds like you got a firecracker there, huh? Get off the fucking phone! It is Friday night. I don't know. Maybe she wants to party, man. Maybe you're boring. You're like a boring show. Uh, Let me see. Let me scroll up here. If you're hanging out in Angel's chat, you kind of had it coming, huh? That's good, man. Thank you, Silo. Thank you, Jacket. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. You're not boring? No, you're not boring, boy. I'm just fucking with you. Firecracker is an understatement? Shit. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, bring her on. Come on. We ain't got nothing else going on. Fuck it. Let her complain about this shit show. I want to hear how much my show sucks. It gives me motivation to keep going. I got to come up with a new YouTube short soon, too. Yeah. I got to come up with some ideas for YouTube shorts. Yeah. Kohberger boy. In the meantime. So, yeah, Kohberger searched the song Criminal by Britney Spears days prior to being caught. So he felt like a badass, you know? Britney Spears, criminal, y'all a criminal, y'all a criminal. However the fuck the song goes. He thought he was badass. Yeah. She finds out, you'll hear the violence of her punching me out. The violence. Get off the fucking phone! How big is she? Damn. So she wears the pants in that house. They going to have him dancing like Britney Spears in the pen. Yeah. Sounds like they got this guy good, man. They got video of his car. They're debating the car though because it's black and white footage. But you could tell the cars. He was driving a fucking Hyundai Elantra. That was the car. You've been hit with pipes. Ain't love a kick in the head? My head keeps spinning. This show keeps going to shit. I'm grinning. And this show is useless. How lucky can one guy be? He piped her and she piped he. Like an idiot once said, she's a hot MILF. Nice. You getting MILF pussy, boy? Rich MILF pussy? Must be nice. Rich MILF pussy with a pool? Rich MILF pussy with a pool. Rich MILF pussy with a pool and a credit card? God damn it, Danny. Shut up now. Kohberger also searched. I already read that. All right. He was arrested on December 30th, 2022. Wow, they fucked him over. Like, no, you don't get to celebrate New Year's Eve, you know? It's bad enough we let you celebrate Christmas, boy. They said, no, fuck that. He's not celebrating Christmas and New Year's Eve. So they took him on December 30th at his family's home in Pennsylvania. Faso was circling the block of the house on the night of the murders. Yeah, it's going to be a special segment with new evidence that will premiere at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC's Dateline. You fucking Dateline boys. That was probably tonight. He's facing 4 counts of unaliving someone. Yeah, 1 count of burglary. The 2 surviving roommates will testify at trial. That should be a fucking doozy. Hear those ditzy girls. I don't know what happened. I heard people screaming. I told them shut the fuck up and I went back to sleep. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that should be a fucking doozy. He's pleaded not guilty but could face the death penalty if convicted at his trial. I hope so, man. What else do you have to do you know, to get the death penalty? I mean, Jesus Christ. Jodi Arias should have got the death penalty too. She stabbed the guy 27 times, cuts his neck, shoots him in the head. I mean, come on. Well, she's just begging for the death penalty, you know? And she did it without remorse. There was no remorse there. She tried to cover up her tracks. Just like this guy. This guy thought he was slick, see? But there's gonna be some woke joke parole board asshole that says, no, we're taking the death penalty off the table. I'm gonna go fuck a tree outside after work. You know? So you got assholes out there like that with power to stop it, you know. So he'll probably just get life. But he definitely deserves the chair. Yeah, we'll take down some gilfs too. Why? You got a problem with gilfs? There's some hot gilfs out there that need to be taken down. They were high down there. That's why they didn't call the cops sooner. You think so? I think they were just drunk and wasted out of their minds. And yeah, probably they were high too. But is that the reason you think they were scared because of that to call the cops? Look, they were scared. They didn't want to go check those rooms. They didn't check those rooms. She saw some weird guy walking through the house, out the house, in all black, with a mask on, bushy eyebrows. Definitely this dickhead. And supposedly she froze and just closed her door in her room and was in shock. I guess she fainted or passed out. I don't know. She knew something went wrong. She heard voices. She heard crying. She heard screams. Why the fuck did she not call the police? Obviously, she felt there was a natural instinct of fear all over her. And she's hearing screaming and crying on top of that. Call the police. What the fuck? I mean, the murders took place between 4 a.m. and 4:12 or 4:19, something like that. The cops didn't get there till about 12:30 the next day, 12 noon, 12:30 in the afternoon. And she still didn't want to check those rooms because she knew something happened. So I don't know, man. It's a weird story. I haven't heard about that serial killer no more. They're not talking about it. They're probably hot on his trail. It's not in the news. I don't hear not one peep about that Connecticut, New England serial killer anymore. I don't know. Maybe he stopped killing people because the heat is on. Maybe he's stopping for now. Let the heat die down. Jody Arias happened about 5 miles from my house in Arizona, boy. Travis Alexander. They got some beautiful neighborhoods out there in Arizona. I know it's hot as hell, but they got those nice fucking houses with the hacienda fucking roofs, palm trees on the block, smooth fucking streets, nice, smooth, no potholes and shit. Except that it's hot as hell in that motherfucker. You can't stay outside. That's a horrible way to live. But it's beautiful. But not the type of place you want to get murdered in. Yeah. I'm sure Travis Alexander didn't expect that. Messing with the wrong broad. So you got to be careful, man. Yeah, he should have been careful, but it is what it is. What sick fuck would do such a crime? He's a sick, depraved fuck. Wait till the trial starts. They're already coming out with it. This guy's got sick mental issues. Some brains just operate differently, man. There is no rhyme or reason to it. It's just I don't know. Some brains just operate differently. They don't have parameters or rules, or they don't know empathy or decency, or some humans are just programmed to kill. You know, they have no empathy. They have no soul. They just want to kill. Some people just want to fuck. Some people just want to kill. Some people just want to eat. Some people just want to sleep. Some people, I don't know. I forgot my point. The Aryan Brotherhood is waiting for Carmelo Anthony. They're gonna make sure they keep him separate. Now he'll be a hero in jail. He won't have no problems. Trust me. He'll be one of the kings over there. Nah, he'll be good. He'll either find Islam or he'll join up with the Bloods or the Crips, and he'll be good. He'll be an OG already. Motherfucker just got a what do you get? 500,000 GoFundMe for stabbing and killing somebody. I mean, what a sick society we live in. We got to care more about his feelings. Oh, he was pushed and told to leave, so my son put out a knife and killed him. Fuck all y'all. Yeah. Let me get 500,000 for that. Yeah, great. Sick world, man. Sick country. It makes you wonder how many Bryan Kohbergers are lurking around. There's at least, they say, on any given year or month, whatever, I don't know, any given time, present time, there's at least 50 active serial killers across the country. Active serial killers. Now, the number's probably higher than that. And then you got the inactive ones, like this sick fuck Kohberger, you know? I'm sure he's never done nothing like this before. But he did it efficiently because it was in his brain. It's been in his brain since probably he became an adolescent. When he became a teenager or a fucking tween or whatever you want to call it. He's probably been thinking about killing somebody since 11 years old. So when he finally went through with it and snapped, he did it efficiently. He knew what he wanted to do. He was programmed for it. He was a bad seed. Sick, demented fuck, you know? I think he's got a high pitched voice, so he was socially awkward. Probably had no positive interactions with fellow students and kids in the neighborhood. Then he becomes bitter, you know? Then he becomes angry. Then he becomes a teenager as he gets older, and now he wants to fuck. And the girls have rejected him. He's got a big schnoz. He's weird. He acts weird. He talks weird. Got no swag. Got no game. Got no charm. Got good grades. Should have just focused on school. Get good grades. Get the money, and then you get the girl. You know, guys like him, they got to get the money first before they get the girl. You know, if you can't rely on your looks and your personality, you got to get the money. And at the end of the day, really, it's all about the fucking money to begin with. So he's ahead of the game. He had a PhD, probably guaranteed $1 million a year with that fucking degree or more. You know, and he threw it all away to be a sick fucking perverted fuck. You know, people can't escape their demons. He had to just do it. You know, he couldn't just leave these girls alone and whatever. Couldn't help himself. They got over $1 million with the GoFundMe. They bought a $900,000 home, 2 BMWs, and a Caddy SUV. Wow, what do you know? He thought he was smarter than everyone else. Well, he studied it. You know, he studied criminology and what they would look for. How do you leave the knife sheath? That's all they really got is that stupid knife sheath. Without that knife sheath, they got nothing. That knife sheath has his DNA, what type of knife he used. So now they could look up to see who the fuck bought this type of knife online in the fucking vicinity in the past, I don't know, however many years or months. They track shit down. Now you got a trail, boy, all from one fucking sheath. That ditzy broad with her stupid description. Oh, he was dark. He had bushy eyebrows and a mask. That's not good enough. You know? They got this asshole's DNA at the scene. Now he's royally fucked, see? And they got his car on camera, which without the DNA, that could be anybody. You can't pin that on him. But that coupled with the DNA in the sheath, you're royally fucked now. You said you bought the bottle of beer at 11:15. Now you know you're fucked up, right? They got everything he got from Amazon. Yeah. So now they know exactly what kind of knife. It was a fucking K-bar, Army, Marine, whatever the fucking knife. Probably bought it for $19.99. In New York, you can't buy that shit. God knows I've tried. No, you can't buy none of that shit. I can't even buy one of those non-lethal guns, you know? What do you call it? The burner? I think they called it burner. Just enough not to be lethal, you know? But definitely enough to friggin', put the fear of God up your ass. You can't buy that in New York, you know? You're not allowed to defend yourself. You gotta fucking let the wolves fucking destroy everything, you know? Racial reckoning, you know? God damn it. Everybody sounds like everybody went to Angel's show to listen to her bullshit, huh? I'm on here struggling. And he's on camera at Target buying the face mask. Really? I didn't know that part. Wow. Okay, so yeah, they got this guy, man. And he was doing suspect shit too. Fucking throwing trash out like in his neighbor's house instead of his own house. Taking his garbage across the fucking street or something. I don't know. They definitely got their man. There's no other suspect. He definitely fits the bill. And the more they take pictures of this guy, the more I could see that this guy fucking did it, man. Especially that picture when he's in the bulletproof vest and he's looking into the camera. You can see, yeah, you're guilty as sin, boy. They got you. I can't even picture you being innocent now, boy. I can't even picture it. Damn, man, Gunsmoke's ignorant, man. Just because he looks like a scumbag doesn't mean he is. Well, I'm usually right in my tuition sometimes. Intuition. I never got a tuition. Anyway, if I had a tuition, I wouldn't be here. But yeah, shouts to Maureen. That was nice of Maureen to come on here and yeah, speak her piece. Yeah, not too many people grab the link anymore. God damn it! Oh, shouts to Hoop Man. Oh, he don't agree with the Karen Reed bullshit. Says great show. This trial in Massachusetts is a sham. I have followed this and usually side with cops, but these are a crooked bunch of scumbags. Judge is awful. And if you hear the testimony today, it was a cringe. It was cringy at best. Damn. All right. I don't know. She'll probably get away with it. It's going to be another mistrial, hung jury, whatever. Those text messages aren't that good. They don't make her look too great. But I don't know. See, they got no witnesses to this broad running this guy over. So who knows? She'll probably get away with it. She got away with it the first time. What up, Gardino? Start talking about the aliens. You really want me to scare people away, don't you? DNA is everything. Don't understand why they demolished that house when that was the scene of the crime. Well, they made sure they got all the evidence they needed from that house before they tore it down. Uh, I think they wanted to tear it down because the owner of the house, it was a rental. It's what do you call those? It's one of those college campus, off campus fucking apartments, for students and shit. And I guess, they just wanted to tear it down because they felt like they would have trouble renting it out again. Nobody wants to live in a house where a freaking quadruple murder just happened. And supposedly the scene was very vicious. So, as you could see through the pictures, there was blood coming out of freaking walls into the fucking foundation of the building. They were taking pictures of the outside house, and you could see blood just oozing through the friggin' concrete and the bricks or whatever. I mean, that's how bad this whole thing was. The blood was dripping out of the outside of the house, so that means there was shit all over the place, man. The place probably had to be fucking condemned, so they destroyed it and they rebuilt something else there. It was an ugly house anyway, one of those shitty ass houses, got no windows and shit, looked like shit. So, but yeah, it was a horrible spot, and I guess they didn't want to make it a tourist attraction or whatever. There's a lot of factors that go into why somebody would tear the house down. But most likely they kept having people drive by the house taking pictures, and it's a quiet neighborhood. Those people don't want that shit. They don't want to be reminded of that shit every day. Like, oh look, honey, it's another tourist outside taking pictures of the house where four innocent, basically children, got murdered. You know, so yeah, you would want to tear down a house like that. There's no, they already got all the evidence they need. I'm sure they fucking took out mattresses, carpet. They took everything, so they don't need that fucking house no more. It's a house of horrors. Would you want to sleep in that house at night? Would you go in that house okay, would you rent that house, boy? Sleep there at night by yourself? In the dark? Turn out all the lights in the house. You're gonna shit your pants the second you hear some fucking screams from the other room and nobody's there. Shit your pants. Nah, nobody wants to fucking live there. Well, of course they're gonna tear it down. You gotta get rid of the bad spirits in there and shit. Anyway, I'm just talking the talk because apparently I'm an asshole and nobody grabs the link to talk to me no more. And I'm losing my viewership more and more. What happened to Friday nights, huh? We used to have fun on Friday nights. Used to be a big party in here. Now everybody wants to hear a fucking Yenta fucking rant and rave. Let's listen to this bullshit. Fuck you. Not my friend.
Angela's here. Angela, I'm just curious how you feel about the UK guy being up on Maureen's. Maureen.
So now Angel's got a problem with the UK guy being on, which is Mark. I want to talk podcast. Shouts to him. She's got a problem with that apparently. You know. Hold on. Here's my man Nightmare from the Vadio, man.
What's up, bro? How's it going?
Yeah, what up? What up?
I'm right here at 7-Eleven. Came and got me a
Nice.
big gulp real quick.
Nice.
And since I'm right here, I got a request from Dwayne that he wanted me to go through my hood right now. And I was like, well, since I'm out, I can do a little quick drive. I'm right here.
You got
And
Dayton's on that car?
fuck no.
You got switches on it?
Nah, it's a family car, boy.
Even the family car's got low rided on it, man.
Do you know how much all that shit costs? Switches and all that?
No, I know.
All
It's
the
probably about what 20 grand worth of shit, right?
Yeah, just for a standard one. We just did it a big old illegal turn, but it's okay because we in the hood, we do shit like that. Look it.
Oh, I
So
got
you
I
know
got to
in the hood, see
sneeze.
that? Woo! And then that's just like a ditch. Like
God damn
so,
it.
in 1938, there was a big old flood in this area,
Hmm.
so they had to make like ditches and like reservoirs and stuff for the water to able to seep out to. So like yeah, we have a bunch of ditches over here and stuff. Well, we call them ditches, but I guess they're called reservoirs, or whatever.
Yeah.
I just cut in front of this car. Now we're officially in the hood. So right here, where I always tell you, like in my hood, they like knocked down like 3 or 4 houses, and they made like these like apartments for like these like liberal type people. That's them right here. These
Liberals,
ones
huh?
are here.
Yeah.
The rent here for just those ones, because rich people get them, or like 5,000 a month or 4,000 a month or something.
Wow.
Right here, this is the hood. This is so the hood right here where I'm from is broken up in different sections. This is the section where I'm from. Where even though there's different sections, we're all the same thing. But this is where like I'm from, and we don't really like say like, oh, I'm from here, or I'm from there. It's all the same thing. But like, if you grew up here, you know, like, oh, he's from over there, or he's
He's
from
from
this street.
Hoyas.
Yeah, that's the whole. That's the name of everything. But like, this is like the area right here.
Yeah, show us some gangbangers. We want to see some gangbangers, man.
Oh, I really don't, because then they're gonna try to stop me and talk to me, and I don't want to stop and talk.
Where you been at, fool?
Stuff like that, yeah. I see. We right here we have the speed bumps, and the reason why is so that way we can't do it like a shooting and then just speed off. So there's speed bumps all through here, and then a couple houses that way. There's Anaheim cop killed the homie Joe, white boy Joe. He grew up over here. Not grew up over here, but he used to hang out with us and stuff. And yeah, bro,
What
they
about
caught him.
Ochi Popeye, man? Are you driving down an alleyway right now?
Yes, I am.
Ricky!
Yes, yeah, stuff like that, man. And this is one of the alleys I used to hang out with. I hang out in when I used to grow up
Yeah.
with the homies. See, we got some graffiti right here.
I don't know about you, but I'm tripping. On 40 Crip, I'm tripping.
No, there's no Crips over here.
No? What you
Shout
got
out
over there?
to shout out to the Crips, but there's none over
Yeah.
here. They're in Anaheim, actually. Your favorite place. You got the Del Monte Block Gangsta Crip over there, which is like an older Crip like gang right there.
Yeah.
The older ones is like in the city called Santa Ana. You got the Watergate Crip.
Watergate Crip, boy.
So this is the other alley where I used to hang out right here a lot. They actually just did a lot of painting and like fixed it up right here because a few months back it was fucked up. These lights weren't even working. So yeah, it's looking a little bit nicer right here today. I'm impressed. I remember one
I'm
time I
trying
was
to
driving through. Huh?
I'm trying to think about some California bullshit to ask you. Um, damn, homie. Oh well, how about this? How about are the black gangs getting along with the Mexican gangs more these days, or is it worse,
Some
or
of
is it about
them.
the same?
So it's some of them. It all depends. So like, say like you're in the Mexican gang, but and this is mostly LA stuff because over here in Orange County where I'm at, we don't
Yeah.
really have a lot of black people around here. So like over there, get the fuck out the way, fool. Fucking looking. Anyway,
I
sorry about that.
shit.
So yeah. So there's some drug addicts right here. See, and then they always fix cars, but they never fix the car. But they're always fixing the car. Anyway,
Any
so
blowjobs?
I'll show you a place where I used to come in the back and count my money when I was allegedly a street pharmacist. So I didn't want no one to know where I was at and count my money without like anybody knowing. So I come all the way back to this far back alley right here. Drove all the way to the back. So see right here in front of me, the 57 freeway that turns into the 91. So if you're going over the 91, you can see all this area. Like I was wanting to stop on top, act like I was like had a flat tire and take a picture and put on a postcard and send it to the
Yeah,
homies in the pin, you know?
yeah.
One time
Get you so shot. Boy.
I seen some dude over here one time. He's not supposed to be around here, and I think I caught off guard. But I was right here taking a piss in one of these like so every so often, every cutoff, they have trash cans right here, so the people that live in these apartments could throw their trash. So I was pissing on this one right here, and the dude was pissing on the other one, and I go, I go, what's up, fool? And he goes, hey, and I go, what's up? He goes, I'm taking a piss. I'm like, me too. So I went to go pee, and when I came back to talk to him to be like, hey, what happened, bro? You know, I heard this and whatever. He was gone, bro.
Took his piss
Anyways,
and
back.
left, huh?
Well, I don't even think he went pee. I think he was like, yeah,
Fuck
I'm
your
gonna be,
piss.
and then just he didn't want to deal with it. What the fuck is car doing? See, nobody knows how to fuck drive around
So
this
that must
shit.
have been one pissy alleyway, huh? Must have reeked like piss in the hot California sun. Everybody's taking a
Oh
piss over
yeah,
there. No respect.
oh yeah. Seems like it. Yeah, this fucker's just in back up too.
Yeah, be careful over there. Pay attention to the road, boy. Uh-oh, what the fuck?
Looks like his ex-place is
I hate when
Speedster.
they reverse and they got that blinking light bullshit. I hate that shit.
Well, they switched this area up a lot, bro. Like, see how all these cars
Yeah,
are parked like this way? Before it wasn't like that, dude. Before it was just you parked along, but there were so many people that started living over here. They had to do it like this so people can start parking.
it looks
But
like you
that's
still got the orange lights, right? You got the orange street light or white street light?
there's different colors, bro. So like some of them will be orange, some of them will be kind of even like bluish greenish. Some of them are
Yeah,
just white. Like it's whatever the light bulb they put in, they're gonna put it in to save money. But
I
yeah, so
hate the new lights we
this
got
was
now.
my corner
Yeah,
when I was out here.
right
That was
here.
my corner. Yeah, I used to have a line part because my car broke, so I used to deliver to people allegedly, and my car broke, so I would have them meet me on that corner, and yeah, I would have like a line like fucking paid in full, dog, and it's like the closest I ever got to paid in full.
It looks like a wide open block. What do you call it? Corner there. Doesn't look like a good corner to be slinging that shit. Fucking. I don't know. In New York, we get it's different, but.
Hey, I know that guy. Kids are here. Little kids doing out at this hour? I don't know, but there's little kids out at this hour.
This guy's
I mean, I
driving
know it's
by
only nine
fucking
thirty, but
gang fucking graffiti.
it happens right here, bro. Like a lot of shit happens right here, dude.
Goes down, huh?
Yeah, but like I said, they that whole alley, like 2 months
Yeah.
ago, it did not look like that. It was fucked up. And this alley here, I really don't want to go on that one because that's more of a higher chance of me seeing someone I know and them
Yeah.
wanting to talk and be like, "Hey, what's
You're
up,
not
man? What you
circling the
doing?"
block, are you?
I'm going down to the other section of my hood.
Because
So if I go out
motherfuckers.
the other
Yeah.
way, so that where I was driving, if I were to go out that way, I'd be going out towards the Anaheim side, and I don't want to go through that side.
Yeah. Fuck Anaheim.
See another speed bump. Boop, boop. So if I go out to the Anaheim side, then I have to drive
Yeah.
all the way around to get towards back to my house, and I don't want to do all that shit.
Fucking
So I'm
Pacoy,
just
my
gonna.
boy.
So I was gonna cut down the alley, but you see how these assholes are driving in the alley right now,
Yeah.
and so I was like, what is that? So it's just like I'm just gonna go this way, and that's why I think this way. But anyways, back to the original question you asked. So it's mostly like in LA because in this county we don't have too many black people around here. Like in Anaheim, there's some, and in Buena Park and Fullerton, those cities they have some. Uh, and like Santa Ana, you got the Watergate Crips, you got the Blood Out Bloods over there. I think that's what they're called.
Shoo-woo.
And
Yeah.
you got in Anaheim, you got the Del Monte Block Crip, and then you got
Damn.
some other kind of I
Nutty
forgot what they're
block.
called. No,
Insane.
that's Compton.
Uh huh.
And so like in
Bodies
LA
being
too, like
found on
there's
greedily.
so you'll have gangs that are kicking tough with like black gangs, but then you have Mexican gangs that they're in the middle. But that's mostly like some South Central shit where they're mostly in the middle and they're surrounded by black gangs. And when your gangs will like, if you ever really pay attention to gangs mostly fight with people who they're around. They don't like our like most neighborhoods don't have shit with other gangs in with the homie rest in peace, Forky. That's he got killed right there by a police
Wow.
car, whatever. And then
Yeah.
another one right there where that red truck is parked.
Two
Remember
murders
that
on the same block.
three?
Wow.
And then that see how that's all gated up?
Uh huh.
That didn't used to be like that. They put that up for I guess I don't know
Fools
allegedly.
like you. Um. Fuck. What was I gonna ask you? God damn it. Somebody else has a
But
question, but
I just yeah, ask me. Oh yeah,
I don't know. I forgot.
I abruptly hang up, it's probably my wife calling me. So I will, if I hang up, I
Yeah.
apologize in advance. So
Where the
this
fuck
right
you
here,
at?
you
Yeah.
don't want to get caught right here. This bridge right here,
Uh huh. Why
this
they
is
throw
the
you over
most
there? They rob you and throw you
ugliest
over
place
the
to get
bridge?
caught. Yes.
Yeah.
So overpass bridge, whatever you want to call it. We call it the bridge though. This is the most ugliest place to ever get caught. I got caught one time. I had to
Damn.
run all the way down right here, run down these stairs, and I'll show you right now since I'm driving. Around down those stairs, boom, boom, boom. I was even jumping steps because I was a young man at that time still, and I was able to do stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was like skipping 3 steps at a time. I jumped down. I came, so those are stairs right there. I jumped down, went and hid behind a car right there, and then fucking saw the car come back. Cause so from that height, you can see all the way down that street that I just came down. So I saw that it was like 2 in the morning. A car passed me. I think they didn't like notice me originally, but they passed me. I saw them brake, and then I saw them speed up, and I saw them turn around. So from that height where I was at that bridge, I can see that. So I'm like, all these motherfuckers are coming back. They're coming back. So I jumped down the stairs because I didn't want to see why they were coming back.
Yeah.
I kind of knew, but I was like, I'm okay. So I ran down those stairs and I hid behind the first car, and I saw them come back, and I could hear them like, "Where'd he go? Where'd that fool go?" And they stood there for like 2 minutes, and then they laughed. You know, it was nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'll just go straight. I don't want to go this way. But yeah, anyways, I just left the hood. I'm officially out. We're driving down whatever because my hood's not that big, but it's big, but it's not. But anyways, yeah. So I can hear them saying whatever bullshit, and yeah, I was actually lucky to make it. Some people haven't been lucky making it over that overpass and gotten caught by either cops or rivals or whatever. So like shit, like it's just typical stuff.
We got a few questions here. I'm gonna ask mine
Okay,
first. I did a poll. And I said, out of these four cities, which one would you like to live in? One was Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii, Honolulu, Jeff, Hawaii, and then we had New York City, we had Miami, and we had fuck, Los Angeles. Los Angeles got 3% of the vote, the lowest on the fucking poll.
I
Everybody
can
wants
see
to live
that.
in Honolulu, Hawaii, and then Miami, and then New York with like 33%. But then fucking California got 3%, man. Los
But yeah, but
Angeles,
I get that because of the way everything is. It's not the California of yesteryear, you know? It's all
yeah.
fucking like bullshitted out with all these this fucking woke nonsense, bro. Like even to like in 2 months or like next month, our gas is going up to $8, and it has
Oh my
nothing to do
God,
with the tariffs. It has nothing to do with Trump and all that shit. You wanna know why? It's because of our fucking governor.
bro, there would
He's
be
he
riots over here, bro. There would be
he
complete
is doing
insanity.
he is doing some tax bullshit to where he's taxing our gas, bro. It's like a state tax.
He fucked up the whole state, man,
Yeah, he
with
did.
this
And the reason why
green
he has to do
energy
that,
bullshit.
the reason why he has to do that is because everybody's fucking moving out. A lot of people in California are moving out, and they're moving
Yeah,
to either Texas,
yeah.
Arizona, and Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, people are moving to Oklahoma. I think because a lot of people really know too much about Oklahoma. You know?
I mean, it's shit, right? Right? It's flat
Yeah,
land,
yeah. I'm pretty
trailer
sure.
parks,
I
cowboys,
mean,
shitheads.
but I think people are like, "Well, how much worse can it get?" You know? Like,
It could get pretty fucking worse.
yeah, but mostly
Go
a lot
live
of
in
people
Little
say,
Rock, Arkansas. See how much it gets worse, boy.
but Arizona and Texas are the most. But some people have moved to
Well,
Oklahoma.
Texas, you live like a king and you got more rights. You know, you get more bang for your buck in Texas. You got too many fucking rights.
And then I had a family member. He moved to Washington State, but they had
That's
lived
cool.
there. So
Yeah.
like one of my uncles had passed, and when he passed, they were like, we're just leaving the hood, bro. Like we're leaving. You know, the mom's like, we're leaving. So they went with their mom and went over there, and so they're like, that's like their second home. So they're like, fuck yeah, Washington's awesome. Da, 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 da. They talk about it so good. I want to go over there. I was like, just see what's up.
If you're into like, green forest shit, yeah. I like
Well,
that
I
shit.
like that shit.
I would love to live in Seattle with the fucking rain and the fog, fucking killer whales jumping out of the fucking bay and shit, right on the water, dark fucking
I,
water and
I
fog. I
almost
like
wanted to
that
move to
shit.
like Montana or some shit like RDR2, that video game,
Yeah.
because it looks like it's supposed to be from like the Wild West days. So like you're riding your horse, you see all the green fucking grass, you see the fucking waterfalls and all that shit. But
That's a pretty cool
oh
game. Red Redemption 2, that
yeah,
shit.
but the scenery though, when I play, I want to fucking live somewhere like that, bro. I want to go somewhere where nobody knows who the fuck I am. And
You gotta go to Wyoming or some shit. South
fuck
Dakota.
that. What was the other question?
Uh, have you seen the movie 187 back in 1997?
Yeah, everybody
That
has
was a
seen this
sick
shit.
movie, right? Do you relate to that movie? Like the
Not
type of
really, because I
characters they
went to
had in
boarding
there?
school. I went to school in juvenile
Did you
hall.
know those type of characters in there?
Yeah, because I went to
Like,
juvenile hall. Well, yeah, because in juvenile hall, those are the type of kids you're going to see.
yeah.
So I didn't.
God damn it. That's probably his girl calling him. Where the fuck you at, fool? Don't worry, we'll get to your questions now, guys. God damn it.
14, I started going to juvenile hall. So after that, I was just always there. And the way I was, especially back then, being I didn't care if I lived or
Hold on.
died. I thought I was gonna die young.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die like at 14, 15. So I was just doing
Jesus.
fucking crazy shit. And on my 19th birthday, so over here in Orange County where I'm at, there's a law that passed. So when I turned 18, I thought I was gonna go to the Orange County jail. But so okay, I got arrested out on the streets. They sent me to the Orange County jail. I thought I was gonna stay there, but I didn't stay there. What happened was I got transferred back to juvenile hall once I got my time because the law had passed. I guess like it had to be some important kid, bro. It had to be someone important because they made like a law This kid went to juvenile hall. I mean, went from juvenile went to adult jail. And when he was in adult jail, he either didn't like it or got beat up or got S8 or some shit. Something bad happened to him, bro. So they made it to they passed laws saying, oh, at 18 you're not fully an adult, especially if you're just in juvenile facility. So we're gonna wait till you're 19 now.
Wow.
So if you're on juvenile probation, you had to wait till you're 19. But if you're just a regular person out on the streets, got arrested, and you're 18, then they would send you to adult. But if you were on that juvenile probation, you had to wait till you're 19. So on my 19th birthday, I was at a place. I was fighting California Youth Authority time. I was fighting 5 years. I went to court on 9.
Jesus.
Yeah, I went to court on 9/11, bro. That's what saved me.
They adjourned it or something. They got rid of it. What?
They came and they're all panicked out. They didn't know what was
Yeah.
happening. So they're
Everything
like,
shut down.
yeah, they're like, are you willing to sign for a year in the county? And I was like, fuck yeah, give me that shit. I signed for my time. I
Yeah.
went upstairs with like 5 minutes after. I pled guilty to all my fucking, what was it? Fucking 20 counts of various probation violations and gang term violations and shit like that. And then they're like, okay. But if that did not happen, I would have been fighting that case and I probably would have lost, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because the California Youth Authority is like Rikers Island for kids, bro.
Wayside.
So the ages are 12 years old to 25 years old. If you kill someone and you don't get trialed as say you're 14 and you kill someone, at 14 they could legally in the state of California try you as an adult. But if they
Yeah.
don't try you as an adult and you're just a kid, you get something called juvenile life. Juvenile life means you spend from whatever age you are until the age of 25 in the California Youth Authority. The California Youth Authority is worse than jail because of the games and stuff that they play in there. And also, too, you got, say I was 16 years old, right? And I'm in that place. It's all gangbanging, bro. It's just like, it's just a giant gangbang place, bro. So if I go in there, I'm going to have enemies because I'm a fucking gang member.
Yeah.
I'm going to see someone. So if I go in there and I have 4 enemies and they're all 25 years old and I'm a fucking 16-year-old kid, it's all bad,
No.
bro.
You're big and bad enough to, fucking die, motherfucker. They don't care. 16? Shit.
Yeah, I know. You're going to fight with these
16?
25-year-olds and they're going to stab you. They're going to try to kill you. They're going to try to
Yeah.
rape you. They do shit like that in there.
Wow.
And it's not a sexual thing. It's I punked my enemy thing. I made my
Fucking
enemy
weirdos.
so much of a bitch. I made him go down on me. I made my enemy so much of a bitch. I took it from him. I took his manhood from
Yeah,
him.
that California shit is weird, man. I heard about some
No, but
shit now.
that's only in
They
that
spit
place.
in your ass now. They spit in your ass to fucking humiliate you or something. I don't know what the fuck they doing, man.
What the fuck? I never heard of that.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
that, so in this place, they do that. But also too, when you do stuff like that and you go to regular prison, adult prison, and these guys find out you did shit like that because of the way prison rules are for us, allegedly, it's all bad for you.
Shit.
You're now not part of the program no more because you did some weird sexual shit in there, bro.
Yeah.
And you were doing it like, yeah,
You
like
gotta
this is,
draw the line somewhere, man.
yeah. So, but that's how it is in these facilities for kids, and well, just that one. Like they have a version of that for girls in the city of Ventura, I think it is. They have a California Youth Authority for girls. So there's girls that are getting busted for robbery, getting like say 8 years for robbery, and then they go in there and on their 4th year, they're getting pregnant.
By
Now,
the
how do you
guards.
think that's happening? Yeah, the guards are fucking them. And also too, because they closed all these places down. They closed
Sounds
all
like
the
hell, man.
California Youth Authorities. They closed them
Yeah.
all down.
So
There was
yeah.
there was guards. So you got to remember, these guards are supposed to be watching over these kids to protect these kids. There's guards tying up kids in a hot gym in the summer, spraying them with pepper spray.
Wow.
Like they're like orange. They're like painted orange with that pepper
Yeah.
spray shit, and just leave them there. They feel like they can't breathe. It's hot. The
Yeah.
hot air is making them feel like they're suffocated, and they just lock them in there.
Wow.
Or they would get someone that they don't like they like you see a staff member, fuck you, fool, you ain't shit. I would beat your ass if you weren't in the staff. All right, cool. Remember you said that. They'll set you up to where you go into a place with like 5 of your enemies, bro. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I saw some shit on Instagram, man, because Instagram don't give a fuck, man. They'll show you murders and shit. I saw some guy in a cell, and these guys just walked in there and just started stabbing him in the cell, man.
Yeah, they do shit like
And
that, bro.
they fucking dragged him out of there, fucking bleeding and shit. He was unconscious. I guess he was dead.
There was
And
a
they
story
dragged
I
him. I'm
heard.
like, where the fuck are the guards, bro?
Yeah, they don't care. Like there was a
It's not like
story
this
I
only
heard.
took 2 seconds. Like they were going at him for fucking minutes.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
when they go to get you, bro, they're gonna get you, bro. And they like that. Some of it is random, like just random, but they'll wait week, month. They
like
have nothing
somebody
but
will do
time.
that shit to you just randomly for no reason, or you got to do something to earn some
Well, you
shit
gotta
like
do
that.
something, but like say if I disrespected someone on the fly, that's more of a random offense. But if I fucked up in there and they're like, all right, Nightmare fucked up, he has this coming. Okay, go hang out with me for like 2, 3 weeks, a month. Let me think everything's okay. They call it rocking you to sleep. So that
Yeah,
you think
I
everything's
heard that.
okay,
I'm gonna
he'll
buy you a
feed
coffee,
you.
kid. I'm gonna give you the
Yeah,
paper, kid.
hang out with, come in my
Yeah,
cell, let's hang out,
yeah,
and all that shit. And
yeah,
then you've been hanging out with like 4 or 5 dudes all week, and it's all been good. And all of a sudden, this day, all 4 of them have knives, bro.
yeah. And
So
what the
like,
fuck
it's just
for? Why do they do that to you?
it depends what you did. There's a lot of things that it could be a lot of things, bro.
But they
Sometimes
wouldn't do it
people
for no reason.
they wouldn't do it for no reason, but then also too, sometimes it happens as a mistake, or
Yeah,
someone threw someone under the bus and lied to save themselves, and they did something, but they said it was you.
and there's no way you could prove it.
Well, they don't even ask you because it was
They
so
don't even
severe.
care. They don't even ask. They're so stupid. They
Well,
just go
don't
at
ask him because if you ask him, then he's gonna know something's up.
you. Yeah.
So don't even alert him. Remember that
Wow.
line in Black Mass when he tells the cop, "The last thing I would want to do is warn you in advance if I was gonna hurt you."
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the philosophy. So like all this shit with that, like prisons, I really don't talk about prisons because I've never been to a prison, bro. I've been to county jails, I've been to juvenile hall, and I've been to juvenile camps. So those are the things mostly I talk about. The California Youth Authority, I never been there. I was almost there. I didn't want to go because I already knew how it was gonna be. And
Yeah.
even like I've had homeboys that have been there, and I tell them like, bro, I don't think I would have made it out that place, bro. Like they're like, are you down to fight? Yeah. Well, that's all you got to do. You're gonna get beat up a lot, but fuck it. I'm like, that's not the part I'm afraid of. It's the part where I'm sleeping and fucking 6 dudes come with fucking battery packs in their socks and just fuck me up. I was like, you can't defend yourself from that. And I'm like, well, yeah, we'll just be on your toes, bro. Sleep with one eye open. That's all you can do. Because they do a lot of that shit too. They put like a bunch of batteries in your sock, like that movie Bad Boys or Sean Penn.
Yeah.
That right there is mostly how I can define the California Youth Authority is
Put
that.
padlocks in the sock.
Yes, all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was blessed. God was watching me. Praise Allah, whatever. And
Yeah.
you know, I
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah.
yeah, and fucking all that shit happened, and it came and gave me a year, and I was like, cool. And I was already fucking in there for 2 months, so I was like, fucking 10 more months, I got this, you know. Went, did all that shit, got out. When I got out, there had just been a big old raid in my neighborhood.
Uh,
Allegedly, I guess, um, some people that may not be affiliated with what I'm affiliated with, um, maybe supposedly allegedly try to kill a cop or whatever. What they say, I don't know. I do not know. And even if I did, I still don't know. But something like that happened, and they raided a bunch of people, and a lot of people went to jail. So when I got out, there wasn't really too many people out to hang out with, and the guys I liked hanging out with, well, they're in jail. Because I mostly get in trouble with, they're all in jail.
so what'd you
So
do then?
I ended up meeting my wife.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. So
So I got
that's
out.
one door closes, another door opens. Is it?
I met my wife. I started hanging out with her, and then ended up falling in love with her. And then I didn't want to do nothing else, but just be with her. But I was still hanging out and doing
Yeah.
shit. Like someone would get out, I would go hang out. Or finally, a couple people got together, so I'm not gonna miss that. So I got to go hang out. And I used to drink a lot back then, so I'd go drink with whoever was out, my homies that were still out. And as time passed, more people were getting out because there wasn't evidence and charges were getting dropped, or they plead to something less and they ended up getting out. So as people are getting out, I'm starting to hang out and do whatever. And then my wife gets pregnant, and when she's
Inshallah.
pregnant, I tried to get
Yeah.
a job. Nobody wanted to hire me. As much as I tried, I even went to a mall one day, like at 8 in the morning, bro. Went to the Brea Mall. I went and filled out all because back then you had to write down the application still.
Yeah.
I went and filled out application. They're like,
God damn it! What happened? Son of a bitch. 5150. I don't know. I think that's some blood shit, Carmine. That's some blood shit. Damn. What the fuck, man? I was actually interested in L.A. gangbanging tonight. I was enjoying that. I'm not really into that L.A. gang scene, but unless it's MLB the real motherfucking bloods and the Mob Pie route. But I was getting into it, man. Yeah. I don't know. I did a poll. You motherfuckers don't want to live out there. Everybody thinks they want to live in Hawaii. Hawaii. Thank you, Becky. Bella, what? Bella one never knows. Thank you for being here. I hope you subscribe. Uh, Georgie boy. I thought I seen Debo just go by on his bike. Probably. Hang up the phone, puto. You know. Remember me, SA? What up, Bubba J? What's side for life? Is that what you're trying to say, Maddie? Thank you. Yes. See, the like button was smashed. Thank you. Nah, I feel better. The homies carjacked him? I hope not. Come on, man. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, man. Nah. We dropping a link for him. We dropping a link. Nah. Grab that link, fucking Nightmare Boy. Or maybe his battery died. Nah, he probably got a phone call. Motherfucker. Anyway, what's this Yenta saying? Let's see. Huh? Oh, what the fuck is this? Fucking weirdos, huh?
One of his mugshots. What does it say on the back?
Well, this. What the fuck is this?
They didn't know who Maureen was. They don't know who Grumpy is. They don't know who Maddie is. They don't know any. So what they would do is take it. Now I hear that
You hear what?
this is temporarily. That SoFlo will stop going after me over any little tiny thing. I don't think that's. I think you want it. I think you.
Oh, Jesus. Still talking about the same shit fucking 4 years later. That's my hood. Fucking Big Worm. Big Perm or Big Worm? West Side. Oh, that's what you were saying. West Side. Dola. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? This is for you, Maureen. I never lied. Oh, okay, Nightmare. I figured that. Well, get your ass back on here, boy. Come on. Let's go. Chop chop. There's the link. Never fucking lied. Let's see. I don't like listening to this shit. It's stupid. It's very stupid.
Because, it doesn't matter that he started the whole thing, that I even had to do a video over it because
I know you're so proud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fucking
from
bullshit.
the bushes. So I'm just curious. Thank you so much.
No, no, thank you, thank you. Anyway, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need all the subscribers I could get. I'm trying to get to 5,000 this by summertime. Please, hopefully this month. I got to do a YouTube short. I'm one YouTube short away. God damn it. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. No, he was on. He was on last night, and he was on a couple of days ago too. Yeah. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Yeah. Nightmare boy. Well, you're not coming back now. God damn it! I was enjoying the stroll through the hood, man. The fuck's going on here? Oh my god! No way. Gu- Guys, I just got a text here. Angel just said that her boy JT didn't go on Maureen's live. Oh my god. Hmm? Oh shit. Huh? Wow. Sounds like Angel went off tonight, guys. Jesus. A lot of rat stuff over there, huh? Fuck, man. It never stops. Yeah, she's fucking delusional, is right. That's an understatement. Yeah, you're right. You got a full truck of Dovato. Do you need any? Yeah, I'll take some Dovato. Fuck it, Maddie. Yeah, why not? We're in uh, the new normal. We're in the new normal now, Maddie. It's a new era. That might spicing up the show. Get some fucking Dovato up in here for everybody. Yeah, a truckload of it. Where'd you get a truckload of Dovato from? This guy's hijacking trucks of Dovato. What's the world coming to? Yeah, you're right, DL. You're right. I mean, I really don't care, but there's nothing else to talk about. And I know you guys love the drama. It's sad, really. I guess life isn't perfect, is it? People are who people are, I guess. They're gonna be an asshole, and there's no changing that. There's nothing you can do. You're at CVS, so what? You couldn't go live from CVS? God damn it! You missed last night. Yeah, last night was good. We had Howie on here. He was telling good stories, true stories, action packed too. It was good. We got some good stories out of him last night. Shouts to Howie. Uh, it's too negative. Wah. She talked about Maureen. Wait, what? Oh, now, so Angel was mad that Maureen and Frank had a deal not to talk bad about Angela. So what? What is she mad about that for? What the fuck? What does she want people to not talk bad about her friend? Not saying she don't deserve it, but yeah. No, what the fuck? I don't understand. She's mad that people came in my chat. Maureen came in my chat. She's mad at that. I learned a long, long time ago. You can't tell people where to go. They're gonna go where they want to go. You can't expect, they just want to be entertained. They just want to hang out. There's no fucking reason to get mad at these people for where they go. Sometimes I still do, but I try not to. I don't care anymore. But you can't. Bottom line, you can't tell an adult, "Hey, don't go in that fucking chat." She has no qualms about that. Don't go in there. I catch you in there. It's over. Remember my father? And most of them fall in line. God forbid you have a differing opinion. You're out. Leave Maureen alone. It is, yeah. She really thinks who the fuck she is. You're not going to be my friend. Kind of is like a cult, isn't it? Well, any mystique that they had was killed for me when I came into this genre and witnessed this bullshit from this lady. Used to be some mystique there. The gaudy lore. Now it's like, it's a bunch of bullshit. Maureen got ratted on. I heard. Yeah, I heard. Coming from somebody who cries about rats, 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 rats. She's doing the ratting. So, and she don't care. And these assholes accept it. She knows people are just going to accept it. They don't care. They don't care about the hypocrisy, boy. Whatever. No, you're not missing nothing. You're not missing shit. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I'm glad you subscribed. That's good. Yeah, they got good content. Shouts to Frank and Brett, man. I wish Frank could come on the show right now, but I guess he's working. God damn it. I'm going to drop a link anyway, see what miracles might happen. Wow, I thought I did a 3 hour show, bro. It's been less than 2 hours. I got to do my due diligence. Fuck, man. It's been a slow night. Thank you, Nightmare. Thank you, Jacket. Shouts to George Costanza, too, from earlier. Fat Bowl Italian. There was somebody else, too, goddammit. She listens to the chat rats. Chat rats. That's a good term. I like that. Why is that my first time hearing this? That should have been a term coined a long time ago. Chat rats. So what if he's a rat? So what? Rats for thee and not for thee? Or I don't know. Anyway, fuck. All right. Let's see what else is in the news. Please, God, give us something good. Enough of this Kohberger bullshit. Oh, the Newark mayor. Yeah, he was arrested protesting the ICE facility. See, they pick and choose what laws they want to enforce, and then they tell you nobody's above the law. They love to say that about the president. They're basically going against the authority, executive branch. It's not good. You got to respect the executive branch. The executive branch should respect the judicial, and the fucking judicial should respect the goddamn Congress, or the Congress should respect the judicial too, boy. I don't know. Anyway, everybody needs to respect each other. Thank you, DL, my man. Now I feel better. Let's see what these assholes are saying. Well, I don't see nobody talking shit. Well, God damn it. Oh! Wow, I just heard my own voice. It sounds like shit. Thank you very much, Bella One Never Knows. Just to protect you, because I got a hater out there. I got a rogue wrench out there. They're hating on me. So I gotta make sure you're protected. I don't. They got people blocked. I can't even unblock them. I can't even find their friggin' names. So to protect you, I'm gonna give you a wrench, and I very much appreciate this support here for the channel. This is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's awesome. Thank God. Georgie, I love it when Howie is on as your guest. He's entertaining with his stories, and he's super knowledgeable. Yes, he is. What's up with the Go-Go Beach Killer? He's he's awaiting trial, man. I don't know if that's supposed to happen this year or next year. Probably next year that trial's coming up. I don't know. They're taking their sweet time. I think they got at least 6 or 7 bodies on them that they're sticking with. There's 2 or 3 more up in the air. They just added like another 1 or 2 a few months back. And sounds like his goose is cooked too. They got DNA. They got a whole bunch of weird shit going on. They got fucking, I don't know. They got him. They got tools from his basement, all types of shit. They got him. His daughter was into weird shit too. She was drawing pictures with people's heads cut off or something. I don't know. It was weird shit. Yeah, his goose is cooked. They got the DNA on him. That's going to be an interesting trial. That's another sick looking motherfucker. And these people, they're right amongst us, in society. And they're weird. They look weird, but we don't think about, that guy who's out there chopping up people in the woods or whatever, You just don't think that about it. It doesn't cross your mind. But then when you look back on it after they get knocked and go down, you're like, wow, that son of a bitch, like Ted Bundy, He should have known. He looked like a sick bastard, Unibrow, walking around, talking the way he talked. He was a nut. Thank you, DL. Bella, thank you. But yeah, they're right under your nose. That's how, they're, what do you call it? Cunning. Like that Kohberger fuck. Cunning, Good little boy going to college, getting his PhD. Meanwhile, for months and months, he's plotting a friggin' quadruple murder. Did I miss any negativity? Yes, you did, Gayunk. A lot of negativity. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're going to speaking of negativity, we're now going to make the pizza video, my negative argument with him the other night, we're going to make it members only. So if you have a membership, enjoy. Oh no, I almost made it public. God damn it. Members only. Yeah. There we go. There you go, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button on it. Leave a comment if you can. Yeah. So shout outs to all my members. Thank you guys for getting your memberships, renewing your memberships, buying people memberships, buying your own memberships. Thank you for everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a good one. It was another classic. Yeah. You missed a few chances at some Mickey Rourke jokes. I almost put Mickey Rourke in the thumbnail tonight with talking to John Gotti. But I said fuck it, Why get involved in that bullshit? Try to stay out of it. But I know you guys are entertained by it, so sometimes we touch on it. Yeah. Ted Bundy didn't look like a weird guy. Report says that women thought he was a sexy bitch. I don't understand that, Nightmare. I've heard that before. They said, "Oh, he's so handsome." Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. It was the 70s. I don't know. Maybe. What the fuck? They liked that caveman look back then, the fucking shaggy hair over the years, and everybody thought they were a fucking cowboy back then or whatever. I don't know, man. Pause. But I just didn't find him handsome. I don't know. I thought he looked like a weird guy. Like, how'd you not know this guy was not a sick fuck? And then you see the interview, how he talks. Like, this guy's unhinged. This guy's an oddball. I don't know. But in the 70s, it was a different time, different country. People were more innocent back then. People left their doors unlocked. Even up until the early 90s, people were leaving their doors unlocked. It was a different fucking era, man. People were different. Middle-aged folks were different back then. They had decency and respect, for the most part. There's always shitheads out there, no matter what generation, but society overall had some decency about it still. Not like today. Is it getting negative enough for you, gay unk? Why are you late? 2 hours late. Unhinged. How about that Luigi? He had all the money in the world. That's another guy. They're making him out to be a fucking hero. He might get off too. Pause. He might get away with that trial. He might beat that. I heard his GoFundMe just surpassed $1 million now. Holy shit. So he's going to have the best lawyers. He's already rich. He shoots somebody and then even gets richer. You believe this? He's sitting in jail and he's getting a fucking $1 million. I'm over here breaking my balls. God damn it, man. The sick country, bro. Sick country. Sick fucking country. I mean, fuck. Luigi had the right to defend himself. Oh my god. What a take. What a take on that situation. He had a right to defend. That sounds like that other kid, the 17-year-old with the knife, brings the knife to a fucking track meet at a high school, stabs the kid to death because the kid told him, "Hey, go. You're from another school. You don't belong in this tent." Kid stabs him, and now he's the victim. Yeah. He's the one getting $1 million fucking GoFundMe. That's another thing, DL. That's what I told Pizza too. I'm pretty sure I told him, like, "Yo, bro, you make me a fucking hero," because he was threatening to come here with the same bullshit. "I'll kick your ass. I'm gonna kill you. Blah, blah, blah. I'll tear you apart." I said, "You know what? Come here, please. You'll make me a fucking hero, bro. Because I'm not gonna tolerate his bullshit. Let me tell you. Make me a fucking hero. You'll see faces in here you haven't seen in 3 years. They'll be back in here, fucking. What up, Good Smoke?" And through my boundless mercy, I will say hello and welcome him back into the fold with a warm embrace. Pizza missed his calling. Dude is a great actor. Yeah, he's mentally ill, so you can't even work with him. You can't. No director, no producer, no agent. He don't even like Hollywood. He don't even want to, God forbid you try to fucking help this guy. "I don't want your help. I don't need your help. You need help. You need help." Shut the fuck up, moron. Nah, man. Some people, man, this is a bad seed, evil. Just you can't do nothing for them. You know, he'd be better off in another realm. Earth hasn't been too kind to him. He's very bitter. Ted Bundy was what's good looking needs their head. Yeah, well, what? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, whoever thought Ted Bundy looked good needs their fucking head examined. The CEO jumped out of a tree and came at him with a chainsaw. Who's that? What? I don't even know what we're talking about here. What are you talking about, Unc? Remind me. I forgot what the fuck we were just talking about. I was using talks to text. If they thought Ted Bundy was good looking, they need their head. Yeah. He's a shit pizza? Pizza shit, you meant. The CEO jumped out of a tree and came at him with a chain. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, Luigi. Yeah, self defense. Did you see the same video I saw? I saw a poor fat prick up at fucking 6:30 a.m. to fucking have a meeting with some big shot bigwigs to talk big business about a fucking healthcare fucking convention. And here comes this prick. Basically came out of thin air behind a fucking Cadillac Escalade. Just pops out of nowhere with a fucking 3D printed gun that kept jamming on him. And the ruthless prick kept trying to unjam it to keep making sure that he fucking really did a number on this guy. Got him at least 3 times. He had to keep cocking back on the fucking thing to get it to work. 3D printed. Those machines alone cost about 6, 7 grand to get a 3D printed machine. What up, Chad? But he's rich, so money's of no consequence to him. And that's another part of his appeal to these pricks. They're like, oh, well, he was rich anyway. He threw it away because he's a Robin Hood. He's a hero. Don't get me wrong. The healthcare business denying people, like, if they could take a surgery in their leg that could potentially help them have better mobility, and they're being denied because the healthcare company says, no, you don't really need that. We're going to tell you what you need. When the doctor says that this can help their quality of life, and you're denying it to save a few bucks. Meanwhile, you're giving yourselves fucking $40 million bonuses around Christmas time towards the end of the year because you've been such a great fucking upper echelon elite prick, while everybody else lives like a shithead in America going through hard times. I get it. I understand. But you can't take the law into your fucking own hands and start offing people in broad daylight. Sunrise, too, Last sunrise he'll ever see. And it had to be friggin' downtown Manhattan. Great. What a shit way to go out on some cold fucking Manhattan sidewalk. Two kids at home. Here comes this fucking prick full of piss and vinegar, mad about some stupid cause, Definitely a fucking woke joke asshole. It's not a bad cause, it's a good cause to have, but when you take the law into your own hands like that, something's got to be done. He thought he was going to put the fear of God into these motherfuckers. And he did for about a month or two before they just upped their security, They didn't change no rules and no laws. All they did was up security. They don't give a shit. They're going to still do it. So what did he do in the end? He threw his life away. Potentially. There's going to be some stupid broad on the jury that's going to be like, you know what? Not guilty. I don't care. I don't care. Not guilty. Not guilty. Touching my door is assault. Touching my door is assault. You know. Chad D. Boy. Comes everyone talking pizza because he was in here the other night running his stupid fucking mouth. And I wasn't going for that shit this time. I finally had enough. And I destroyed him. And he was in shock. Yeah. Well, we could do round 2. I'll curse him the fuck out again. I'm in the mood. Get some fucking views around here. Remember that hit in New York City where the guy dressed up as a Hasidic Jew and yeah, I remember that. He was pretending that he was working on his car and he was dressed as a rabbi. And then the guy walks to his car across the street. And the rabbi stops what he's doing, pretending that he's working on the engine or something. He's got like the fucking hood up and shit. Just walks across the street, sneaks in, right behind the guy. Shit goes down, man. Unfortunately, murder is a natural human trait. Pizza belongs on Skid Row. He would be if he was in Los Angeles. He'd be one of those assholes walking around Hollywood Boulevard, the fucking Hollywood Walk of Fame, bothering people, doing his stupid show, sitting where he ain't supposed to be sitting. Fucking owner of Chanel comes outside. Sir, please move. No, I'm sitting here. I'm doing a fucking show. Till the fucking big Samoan security guard comes out and, tough guy shit goes out the window. He'd love all the woke out there, Yeah, he's living a woke lifestyle. He needs $1,500 every day for gas and food for him and Leon. Yeah, me too. I could use $1,500 right about now. God knows I need it. He's gonna fuck it off. He'll probably invest in some stocks, whatever the fuck he does with it. He probably invested in some stocks. This guy's probably a fucking multimillionaire. And I am the jerk off, maybe. He's probably a rich fucking millionaire, this guy. Pizza would run Skid Row, the boss of bosses. I could see that. He ran UHO, didn't he? Some fucking homeless gang over there, fucking downtown Manhattan, didn't he? Pretty sure. UHO. United Homeless Organization. That bum would make a killing on Skid Row. Yeah, come on. Yeah, he get his sign again with the God stuff. Yeah, fucking probably end up on Vice or something. An episode of Vice. Some stupid underground documentary bullshit. He was just in the news the other day, a month ago. He witnessed some car accident or some shit. They interviewed him, like, yeah, he was coming down I-95 and he made a left. I'm like, wow, this guy, man. He loves that camera. He eats $20 worth of McDonald's chicken nuggets. Holy shit. That's a lot of nuggets. What is that, 40 fucking nuggets? It's about $1 a nugget now. 1,500 a day. He's balling on a budget. Shit. I think we all need 1,500 a day. The shit he feeds that poor dog, never no dog food, right? It's never dog food. It's always some bullshit. That dog's stomach must be fucked up. Not getting the nutrients he needs. Don't worry about Leon. He's happy. He's healthy. He's great. He's been eating shrimp and lobsters and salami sandwiches. It's like, nah, he needs some pedigree or some shit. Some Purina Chow, some shit. Get that motherfucker some minerals and vitamins, boy. But who gives a shit, huh? Nobody cares. If Leon had any fucking brains at all, he would have ran away a long time ago. Yeah, that's right, Chad. He invented the garlic knot? I think he said that too, stupid bastard. Some poor prick probably in the fucking Bronx came up with that shit in like 1915. came up with the fucking garlic knot. He's taking credit for it. Some poor fat prick named Mario in 1915 probably came up with the garlic knot. He's taking credit for it. Might as well take fucking credit for the Cobb salad too. Yeah. Take credit for the Caesar salad and the Cobb salad. Fuck it. Calzone. Fuck it. That sounds woke to me. Yeah, well, thank your lucky stars then. You don't know about this vile creature. Consider yourself lucky. Yeah, me too. Now that I'm thinking about it. Shit, man. What's wrong with you people? I think they were invented during the Great Depression, yeah? Probably, right? What is it? The scraps of the dough that they don't use? They just, like, why waste it? Why? So they fucking just, like, drenched it in garlic and threw it in the fucking oven. And people were like, yo, this shit's good, man. And, they made a little money on it. Yeah, I can see that being like a little Great Depression fucking little snack. Al Capone was handing out fucking garlic knots and soup to the peasants and the poor during the Great Depression. The fucking city of Chicago wasn't doing it. They were going to let the people starve. Al Capone was out there like, all right, yeah, we're going to give you some soup. We're going to give you some garlic knots. We're going to give you a slice of bread, huh? Yeah, good old fucking Al Capone. Imagine the potential pandemic Pizza's got floating around in an RV septic tank. What? That's creative, yeah. Rotten, vile sewage. It's hazardous. He just dumps it anywhere. I don't know, Jules. I don't know, man. God damn it, gay uncle. I only saw him, the poor dog, his leftovers once. Yeah, it's always leftovers. It's scraps like fucking hamburger helper or some shit. Or linguine with fucking clams. It's never a hearty meal. Fucking munchies, boy. There's a video of him washing Leon, and it looks. Yeah, I know. I saw that shit. Somebody sent it to me when I was arguing with this stupid fuck. Somebody sent it to me, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? You sick bastard. Leon eats better than you smoke. He probably does, the son of a bitch. Definitely does. I'm not eating lobsters and shrimps every day and steaks. Can't remember the last time I had a steak or shrimp, boy. Definitely ain't no fucking lobster. I could go for a lobster right about now. Some garlic butter. That real fucking restaurant butter they used to give you back in the early 90s when they had real seafood restaurants. Had a fucking certain smell to it. Those fucking thick white tablecloths. Go outside, you still smell like the fucking restaurant. You could smell the fucking. It was great. Walk in, you got those big lobster tanks. Now you walk in a restaurant, they don't even have the fucking lobster tanks no more. Oh, it's cruel, unusual punishment for the creatures. You're gonna eat the fucking thing. What do you mean? What do you give a shit? It's on display. It looks nice. The whole inside looked like a fucking 1700s fucking pirate ship with the big oars and the big wheel that you turn and shit. Fucking looked like you were in a fucking pirate ship. They used to give you the bibs too, the fucking bibs, because you was about to get down, boy. And eat a lot of fucking bunch of shellfish and lobsters and crab legs and a whole bunch of shit. Buttered dip all over the place. It was a fucking mess. And it was delicious. Yeah. Now you can't even get food like that no more. And if you do, it's going to cost you about $500. And they ain't got no lobsters on display. You know, you ain't going to see the lobster. They're just going to kill it. They take the joy out of the whole experience of going out, you know. Don't even pay to go out no more. Just take your ass to the store, get you some bullshit lobster, and learn how to cook it. It ain't going to taste the same as the restaurant, but fuck it. Save yourself some money. Anyway, there is a perfect hexagon-shaped storm on the top of Saturn that has probably been there for centuries. Well, they said there's a storm. I don't know, that red dot. What is that? Is that Saturn? There's a red dot. That's a big storm. They said it's about to stop soon. Probably within our lifetime. And it's been going on for hundreds of years, for centuries. It's about to come to an end, and it's going to disappear. So, how we usually recognize it, it's going to be missing that red dot now. It's crazy. You guys don't give a shit. Yeah. The Chinese can slow the Earth's spin. Well, they're already fucking with the weather and coming up with some artificial suns and shit and moons or whatever. They're working on fucking with the planet, man. That's not good. They should have never had this technology. And we give it to them, you know? Idiots. Idiots. I mean, we invent all this shit, and then we let the whole world have it, and then they build up their own weapons against us. They want to be number one, even though we came up with all this shit. You know, America earned the right to be the world's superpower, you know? Don't even get me started with this shit, please. I get upset. I don't want to get political here. God damn it. You want to talk about the flat earth? That was in the news the other day. What was that in the news for? Let me think. I don't know, but it was stupid. It got debunked. They were making a good case for it, though. They were trying. Just don't work. Or maybe we are being lied to. You don't know. What the fuck do we know? We didn't go up there. We didn't see it. You can tell the earth is round, you know, but what do we know? You only know what they tell you, boy. Thank you, Bella. Some poor schmuck is on his front lawn playing catch with his kid and gets hit with a pizza throwing his sewage out the. Oh. Hey, asshole! What the fuck? Yeah. You know, just having a good day, going about my day, and somebody's yelling at me, cursing at me. I just disposed of my waste. That's all. He don't give a shit. I don't know, guys. Maybe I should get the fuck out of here, huh? Shouts to Doug Jack. Uh, now you're making me hungry now. Yeah, maybe I'll just get out of here. But yeah, it was fun. All right. We're going to be live maybe tomorrow. Definitely Sunday service. So stay tuned. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. And be ready to impress dressed in your Sunday best. Show up and show out. Sunday at noon. I don't want to hear no excuses, all right? I want to hear about football. If you got to talk football, you come in my chat and talk football. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Nightmare. Thanks for coming on the show, man. You got to do that more often. That was cool, man. Yeah, thank you for taking us through the hood. You got to do it again, man. Maybe Sunday, I don't know. Sometime. We gotta make this a habit. I like that. Driving through the hood. I also want to thank Jacket, DL, and Bella for the support. Thank you guys. And for the anonymous person. Hold on, there might have been an anonymous person. Let me see. Might be some anonymous people. Yeah, there was there was one anonymous person. Thank you. And for the person earlier that was anonymous too. Yeah. Wow. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night now. The weekend is here. Enjoy it. Hope you had fun tonight. Shouts to Maureen. And yeah, I guess we're out of here. Thank you, Becky Town. Deer steak, venison? I don't think I've had venison before. I heard it's not that good. I wouldn't want to try it. I have no reason to eat deer or some shit, you know. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Mother's Day. Fuck, man. God damn it. I don't want to think about it. But yeah. Dwayne boy. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Sunday service. I don't know. But yeah, all right, guys. Good night. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.